Hey, yo, I'm sorry. This is Cash on the Hood. All right. It's a podcast about art hustle and a little bit of demolition derby. And we are here at Studio Me in East Liberty where we film for our YouTube, Most Want to Find Art. And we also, as you're hearing on the audio, running the audio behind all that is our man Brian Connington from Cinema Psychos. He live mixes this whole, you know, experience, that way it's ready for YouTube and etc. So I got Steven Sickles here with Revved Up GarageCast, and to my left is
Pac-Man Shoot.
TY.
These are guys from Garfield right here. You guys have been always a supporter of me, and I really appreciate it.
But I think supporter of us.
I think the fan base wants to know what it means to be a rapper.
To be a rapper, I mean, I can't really describe that for each person. You know what I'm saying? For me though, I don't even consider myself a rapper. I'm just like a music artist. I just enjoy the process of finding beats or being there while the beats are being made. Being able to find the pocket in the beat, being able to rhyme, finding the words, the rhyme. Making it sound good. Like, that's the process I enjoy. So that's the fun in it for me, being an artist. You know what I'm saying? It do come with, it's downsides. You know what I'm saying? It's not just all fun. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like, if you really like music, like, you love being a music artist. You love being a rapper, singer, whatever it is. Like, the music industry may not be as enjoyable for you if you not in it for the money, like if you're in it for the music. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole industry, like right now, because everything is so digital, like it's really just pay to play, like, you know what I mean? Or in networking, you know what I mean? If you just happen to be in the right room with the right person and shake hands with them and they give you an opportunity, that's wonderful. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you coming out your pocket. Like, it's not cheap neither. I know.
Promotion is expensive.
Promotion, making a song,
recording,
like $500 a song. You know what I'm saying?
Studio sessions.
So I got to be. You invited me. Thank you to Phil Isley's basement with his son there. R.I.P. Phil.
Love it.
And
I
got to see you make music and write the verses, and like you had your head down, and I was like, what is he doing over there? And I'm watching you memorize verses.
Yeah.
Like, because when you're paying $500 like an hour, like you got it. That's why. Let me back this up. There's a guy I know. I was like, why don't you have your verses memorized? And he's like, because you're paying $500 an hour, and you might have an extra 20 minutes. He says you got to like hurry up and write something down and get it out there because you're paying for that. So and you didn't get a chance to memorize that. But I watched you take the moment and get the memorization, take the moment, take the breath, take it serious, and go in there and hit that. And I thought that was really respectable to your art and your craft. It's like, okay, I'm in this moment, and we come to shine.
Yeah, we did like 3 songs. I was there for like an hour and a half, maybe. We did like 3 songs. That's how, when I first work with artists, I like trying to get the work and get as much work done in the first session, so that I can give that producer something to play with. Like, if he mix, you know what I'm saying, and master, he gets a chance with different songs to be able to get a feel of how my voice is and how he should mix and master it, or how he should play with the song so that it sounds the right way with me on it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to focus and lock in and give him as much product as possible to, cause he's a younger producer. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like if I gave him enough work, he'll be able to work with my vocals, and we can do some work in the future. Cause for me as an artist, that's one of the biggest things. Like, if you can't really mix and master my voice, and make me sound good on a song, then I can't really work with you. You know what I'm saying? Because then it takes a longer process for me. I got to record with you, then go to somebody else to get it mixed and mastered. I mean, back in the day, that it didn't even used to matter. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was kind of like that still, but nowadays the radio won't even take your song if it's not like mixed and mastered the correct way.
So when you walk into someone's studio, do you like glance around and look at the equipment? Is this
Yeah.
really where the very first
Yeah.
impression comes in? Where you're
Yeah.
like, all right, he has the equipment to make this happen?
Yeah.
What's the minimum equipment for those out there who want to become a producer? Like Steven Sickles, he's like, how do I make money being a producer?
You can
got
record in your
questions.
closet for real. You know what I mean? With nothing. It's just the quality of the shit you got. You know what I mean? It's not about how much or how grand it is. It's just
Right.
the quality of it.
Right.
You can
Give me some
record in a corner
Give me
right here.
some examples. What do you mean?
Like for instance, like you could record and just have a regular mixing console, or you can have it digitally on your laptop, because sometimes a lot of the mixing stuff comes digitally nowadays on the laptop. You know what I'm saying? So for real, as long as you got a mic and you got like something that's soundproof, the exit out the sound around you, it could be good. So I don't really pay attention to like what materials you got, what machines you got necessarily, but I do pay attention to like how you keep your studio. You know what I mean? Like, because if I'm coming in your studio and your studio's like ran down, then I know like you probably ain't taking care of the music. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of the studio, then you ain't taking care of the music. So that's really more so what I look at more than, I mean, the equipment, I do pay attention to it, but if you're a good producer, I've seen producers work with nothing and make it sound good. So
Nice.
So, I got some questions about this in general because I'm completely new to the subject. Do you write your own lyrics, and then what comes first? Do you try and find beats and then match the lyrics to the beats, or do you write your lyrics and then bring beats to them lyrics?
it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might be at home and I'll write a song, and I always write my own lyrics. Let's start there. I might get help, like if T.Y. in the studio with me or somebody else I'm cool with in the studio, and I'm like stuck on the bar or something, they'll be like, man, just say da-da-da. I'm like, all right. I might get help like that, but I write all my own lyrics. But it depends. Like sometimes like I said, I'll be at home, I'll be writing a song, and I'll get a bop to there, and I'll take that to my producer and rap that to him, and he'll make a beat around it. Or sometimes I'll just go to the studio and be like, man, what you doing? What you got going on today? And he'll start making beats, and then once one click, I'll be like, oh yeah. I'll either start writing to that, or he'll just let me in the studio and I'll start spitting, like, you know what I'm saying? And we just
So a
go
little
from
bit of
there.
both. Then my next question was, we were talking about big booty girls. Where do they come into play?
Oh, shit, that's the whole club
pool party.
scene. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole party scene. Like when I go performing at the club, you know what I'm saying, at the bar, out of town, you know what I'm saying? We go to events. When I have events, you know, they everywhere, shit. And if you known enough, you see them walking down the street, they walking up to you wherever you at. Especially on the south side, you know what I'm saying? You on the strip, they just walking up to you. Oh, Shoke, what's up? Da-da-da. Man. So yeah, that's they everywhere. But
That's
Ty
what it's like
seen
to be
it,
a
Ty done
rapper.
seen it. Ty he done been out of town with me, you know what I'm saying, to a couple of shows that I did. He went to Atlanta with me when I shot my first music video. So yeah, he they're around. If y'all want to see them, just come around me.
We shot a music video in my yard.
Yeah,
was pretty
that was
rad.
up. Yep, I did that. What song was that? The Pac-Man. I did. Yeah, people love that. That's
with
what
the Derby
really.
car,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was with the
Mhm.
Derby car in it.
Diplomat.
That's when
That's it,
people.
the Diplomat.
That's the video that had people like, man, what you be doing with them cars, man? Like, got people wanting to come to the shows, man. My boy Los had came to. What was that? Iron City. He came to Iron City last year. No, that was the first year I did it in the Dippy, and and I wasn't out there long. He came to that race. I got a couple people wanted to come to Iron City this year, but I wasn't racing in that one, and I wasn't sure if I was going, so I didn't want to tell people to go out there, and I wasn't going to be there.
Well, I think we'll get you, if not September 3rd, but we're going to try to see if there's cleanup cars for the Uniontown show.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's anything.
So
left
I'm going to
over.
try to find a car myself to try to get in one of those too, man. So,
That sounds perfect.
yeah.
Right. Okay. There was a really fun video that you included me in right here on the basketball court. How the heck did you get a derby car?
That's Jason's
truck, and-
favorite video.
Yeah, it's
by the
my
way.
favorite video in the whole world. I love it so much. It dropped the morning of COVID, and it just
It
blew
did, I
up.
swear. It did.
And like everyone was just sitting around and watched that video. It was so awesome. Thank you for including me.
Oh,
If anyone ever asked me, that's the most nervous I was. I was nervous. You had me pulling a demolition derby car on sacred basketball grounds.
we actually got some backlash for that a little bit from somebody in the neighborhood. It was crazy because it was somebody who I guess she just didn't know who he was, but we usually be around there all the time, so get some backlash was kind of surprising. It was funny too, but it was kind of surprising. But I don't think she knew who he was though, because once like we told her who he was, it kind of chilled out. But they was kind of mad. You know what I'm saying? We had the truck with the fire. We had the
He
smoke
don't
bombs.
give a fuck.
Swear we had the smoke bombs all out there.
You
You know
know?
what I'm saying? But yeah, you know we don't care.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying? We got to do it. We from this side of town, man. We ain't bothering nobody. We just trying to do what we do, man.
you had a butt in that one.
Yeah. That song, that was actually my boy Vaughn's song. That was his song. But
Mhm.
you know
You had a
Jason always thinking of ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? And he always here to support. So I just was like, man, we need another, a car in that video too, because the way we was setting up the scenery, it fit perfect. And y'all see how it came out. That's the I Love Being Me by Vaughn and Pac-Man Shook, if y'all want to check that out.
It's a good video. I
Yeah,
love
good
that one.
Yeah, no, that's just shit.
It's like, it was so cool. I still love it.
Mm.
It was the Iron City Nationals car, the sticker car that we took to Miami. So that car really got some fame.
Yeah, that was I like the paint job on that one too.
That thing was so smashed.
Yeah.
It
Which
was.
one was
swear
that?
It was.
That was the glass house
Oh, okay.
that we had built to go to a museum, but we ended up running it at the Iron City Nationals instead.
Oh, the one you
Oh,
ran
we
down
did that.
Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had organized where I was donating that car to the America's Car Museum in Tacoma, Washington, but because of COVID,
Smashed it.
we smashed it. So it didn't have the trailing arms on it, is what it didn't have, because we were like, we don't need to donate trailing arms. We were just donating a red line and stickered up car, but we were like, yeah, let's just right.
It's always fun smashing stuff.
Steven's got a car that needs finished mashing so we can pull all that metal off
Which one?
with the red line in it.
Oh, yeah. I need to. I had a guy that was supposed to come bend it back down for me, and he hasn't came through yet. So, sort of on hold.
It's gonna be great when you do that.
Mm.
So tell me more about what it's like being in Demolition Derby. The fans are like, how the heck are you from a music artist end up in a Demolition Derby car?
So what you want me to tell them how I got in it, or
Tell them the story about like this guy walking through the alleys and he's like, I hang out with a psychopath.
yeah. So basically, Jason from the neighborhood, Ty, he still be up there a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not far removed from the neighborhood. I be up there all the time, but Ty is just in there every day, and him and Jason work together. So I guess Ty playing my music around Jason, and you know what I'm saying, Jason loved it. And so Ty come to me one day, he like, man, you gotta meet this dude named Jason, man. He from up the hood. I'm like, Jason? I don't know no Jason from up you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, white boy, tatted up, bro. He cool, you gotta meet him. I'm like, all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? I blew it off for a while, for real. Not on purpose, but just, I didn't really take the time out. But finally T.Y. was like, bro, you gotta come meet Jason, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta come up here, bro. I'm like, all right, bet. So I came up there, finally met Jason, and they both was just like, bro, you should drive a car. Like, you should, we got this idea running where we're trying to get, a demo derby team from the neighborhood. Like, black men,
First black
women,
demo
black,
team.
yeah, you know, people working on a car, first black and women,
With
men
some
and women.
partners.
You feel me? So
Partners.
I loved it, and
Revved up partners, MWFA partners.
facts. So
Mhm.
Ty showed me. I think Ty had did a race already. I had seen some footage from that, and Jason put me on a track shot live. I had watched a live video, one of the derbies. So I'm like, shit, that shit look fun to me. It look like some adult bumper cars. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's hard to get people into the sport, but I
Yeah.
haven't met many people that once have done it. They're like, "Oh man, I didn't like that."
Right, yeah.
Like almost every
Mhm.
person's like, "That was a blast."
Right.
Right.
Especially if you like contact sports, any physical sport, you like it.
And
yeah.
usually the cars is built so well, you know what I'm saying? And people so head up on the safety of things. It's like you really don't have nothing to worry about. I mean, like, we've seen, I seen cars get put over barriers, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see a car
Sometimes.
flip yet. I seen cars catching on fire and all that, but it's still not scary because, like, you know, they're on it. Like,
It's
so
as safe as it could be.
yeah, exactly.
We gonna
Like,
say
you know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, as safe as it can be. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, as soon as they see a car on fire, you know what I'm saying? They jumping out on the track, shutting everything down. Anything happen where they feel like somebody might have got hurt, you know what I'm saying? They shutting everything down, making sure you right. They ain't letting people hit the driver's side door, you know what I'm saying, for a person to go through the door and hurt somebody. So it's as safe as it can be, man. So there ain't really nothing to worry about. My first race, I was kind of nervous because everybody kept saying, "Yeah, man, you ready? You ready? Yeah,
Well,
you think it look easy, but it ain't." So I'm thinking the hits is about to be way harder, but you know, I've been in a couple car accidents before. So it wasn't bad.
The nerves go away a little bit after that first hit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. See, my first race, I don't even think I got the hit. I
You spun
pulled
so much tire.
Yeah,
It
I
really went down the track.
I swear I pulled out for a little bit. My car, you know, had some technical difficulties, but my second race, we smashed that up. I think Kelly O sponsored that car. Shout out to them at Iron City Nationals. Yeah, I smashed that one up. I got to hit a lot. That's the race that Ty came with you second place
Uh-huh.
out of them 50 cars. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, after I got my first hit in that race, it was like, oh man, this is nothing. I mean,
That was the old Ford Taurus, I think, right?
yeah.
Just
Nice.
gotta ice your whiplash a little bit.
Yeah.
Be all right.
This guy's like, can you get whiplash in the front?
You know, that's the first time I ever had that shit. Muscles was sore.
Mhm.
Well, you'll see some of them wearing neck braces, but then
Yeah.
it limits your vision a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be able to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already wear a
Especially
football
when
helmet.
I was about to say, especially when you backing up the whole time, hitting people with the back of the ride, you definitely got to be.
My old lady got like this
Swivel.
motocross brace, and it works pretty good for her, but
Oh, hell yeah.
I couldn't wear one. I'm too fat.
Definitely not hers.
For sure. I can't even get that thing
Oh,
over my head.
Yeah, so you guys got to run vans together too. You know, up in New York, that was pretty fun. It was
Yeah,
raining
yeah.
like hell.
Yeah. I had a good time up there. Shit, that's the race that I think somebody messed with my van.
We was supposed to run together. They didn't get the track.
Yeah. Nah, and they knew we was coming up there together. They separated us in the heats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They know what they was doing. I think somebody messed with my car. I'm gonna see y'all. We
You all
going.
ran in the York one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The
The
Troy
one before that. Troy.
one
or
where-
Troy.
Oh, Troy.
Yeah.
We ran vans.
Damn, in Troy, I can't.
We
hear
did run because
That
I
was
had
the
the
day it
white. I
rained all
had the
day.
white van.
Oh,
yep.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I got
Red
flagged. Yep.
Yeah.
I skipped out and I wasn't complaining because it was literally a torrential downpour on you guys.
Man, there was.
I forgot
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
they counted you out. Remember?
Yeah.
you were
And
still in it.
facts, I was in there
Decker
late.
was mad.
Yeah, they flagged me because I was trying to take a little break. My break was too long. Though. They flagged me for not hitting.
Well, you'll see that
Yeah.
too. Like, you guys haven't got to go to all the little county fairs and stuff. Some places like Iron City Nationals, the inspection crew and the on-track crew is a little bit more with it than you
Yeah.
go to a little fair.
Right.
So, I mean,
They're like, get out of here, out of
I
towners.
swear, but when I was up New York, he had he basically apologized to me when I was going through tech because he was like, "Yeah, we're not going to flag you this time, man. You know, because we want to see you put in some work." I'm saying, 'cause I was kind of mad last time. I'm like, man, you could have let me. You know what I'm saying? We came all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? You could have let me get an extra 2-3 seconds. Like, come on, man.
It was that close.
Yeah, it was right there.
Swear.
Decker, yeah, everyone was upset, but it made for good drama.
It did.
Now, when you got out of the van, it was so much water. It was probably
I was up to my knees, literally.
was
my
knee-deep
shoes
water.
was, it was
awful.
It was a
It rained the
downpour.
whole
Well,
weekend.
knock
at that
on
moment.
wood, that's how Stoneboro was last year. But,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
but Stoneboro's track takes the water pretty good. It stays pretty solid underneath.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit, man, we was soaking wet. It rained the whole. Literally, it didn't stop raining.
that was a hell of a from beginning to end. That was from the moment we arrived to the moment we
Swear,
left was
didn't
a
stop raining.
time.
Yeah, we had to fix Leach's brakes.
Broke down as soon as we got to Troy.
Yeah, I was laying in my nice cozy bed, texting you guys, trying to see if everyone made it, and I don't think anyone even wanted to pull their phones out of the pocket. That's how hot it was.
I don't
Nah.
know. We
set
earned
up
it
shop
though.
at Dollar General.
I think Leach texted me. He's like, finally somewhere dry.
But we tried. We really went for it. You know,
that was a hell of a day.
We're
We
not
had fun,
quitters.
Yeah, we had fun. Still enjoyed it. I mean, I feel like that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that feel like football. You know what I'm saying? Like early
Exactly.
mornings, it's raining outside. You still gotta get out there and play. It don't matter if there's a 5-inch puddle in the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? You playing, and I'm from Gorefield. We played for the Gators. Our field was called the Swamp. So when it rained up there, man,
Big
it
ass
get
mud
ugly.
pocket.
It get ugly up there. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm saying I can't let you can't let stuff like that take away the fun of things, man. So
Demolition Derby is rain or shine, and you put so much effort and commitment into it before it. that-
Yeah. You can't stop it,
You
right?
can't
Yeah.
stop it. Facts.
Yeah, you can't stop
Can't
when you
stop
see
the
the
show.
finish line.
That's
Mhm.
how it is with football. Like, you know what I'm saying? You done practice all this time, you know what I'm saying? Put in sweat, tears, probably cried that week because the coach got on you, know what I'm saying? In anger, you know what I'm saying? Out of anger. And what you going to not get out there because it's raining a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Gave
Nah.
up, you'd be deserved.
You feel me? Just
You'd be-
wasting all that time. So
Mhm.
even though it was raining the whole time, we still had a blast, man. We had fun.
Yeah, we earned our spot.
Yeah.
Certainly did. That's pretty cool. So I am ready for September 3rd. I'm not sure where this is gonna drop, but my goal is to curate who all is gonna be on Track Shot Live for each and every heat.
He want us to be sports analysts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have you two up there, well, maybe with Steven, and be the three of you hosting that one particular heat. So I'm gonna curate the whole show, like who's doing each heat.
Sauer's always revved up about Stoneboro.
Yeah.
Well, this is my big promotion effort. You know what I mean? I have a lot of backers. I just got to pay the film crews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whatever else I got to do. But it's still big for Sauer. It's a big moment. I want it to go off well. I want to, I would like to see 100 cars, so we have to run 2 heats of 50.
Swear.
Have you been to Stoneboro before?
No, I haven't been to Stoneboro yet.
There's a
my
different
first
feel
time.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what they
There's
tell
a
me.
couple different fairs in the country, and I've been to a lot of them, and Stoneboro is one of them that's like just special.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want you guys there.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Butler Fair too. It's another one. Those are two good fairs.
Yeah. I liked the Butler Fair last year. That
People
was
were-
a ball.
Yeah, that's in Ohio.
Them grandstands when you look up are huge, and
Huge.
they're packed.
Mhm.
Yeah. See that? Yeah, they was telling me about Stoneboro, saying that was one of the better races. So I'm excited about Stoneboro. Even though I ain't racing at the Butler, I'm excited to go up there too. You know what I'm saying? I still want to
Stoneboro
see.
could use some more seating. You
Mhm.
can't find a seat or a place to
No,
stand.
I'm already so nervous about how many people are already coming that there's not going to be there. It's going
They
to
even
stop
have them.
traffic.
Yeah.
They even have them
Yeah.
additional bleachers on the.
The people might be
Other
standing up
side,
out
yeah.
there.
There will be not even the standing room would be crowded.
Yeah, we stood
Standing
up
room.
last year. We went to Stoneboro to watch, and
Some of my friends from down here
Yeah, we
won't
made our
go
own
because
bleachers.
they can't find seats.
Yeah.
That's what
Man,
makes
that's
it fun.
crazy.
It's that packed. It's that packed standing on top of
barely
you.
we made our own parking spot too, didn't we?
I was about to say what the pits be looking like.
It's a
out
smaller
there.
population area too, so like you wouldn't think it'd have that many people, but it's
It's just
There.
it's a hit every time. So
Yeah.
you guys get to.
That's where the kid drove in the ditch. He drove in the trench, had to get pulled out.
Yep. But Jake's gonna be running the most wanted fine art class. There's a lot of youth drivers from the Stoneboro region coming up to the most wanted class to
Yeah.
hang out with us in that.
Yeah, I get to see Jake race for the first time.
Are you gonna be running a most wanted car, Steven?
I know Melanie is. I don't know that I am or not.
All right.
Not sure yet. It just depends on that class. I like to see others do. So like, if I get it done and I get it there, I normally put myself last when it comes to that class.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
He's definitely sour. Yeah,
I'm like,
we built him vans, and he's been like, "Well, he didn't get to run. He can run mine."
So are we ever going to see Jason Sauer in another race again?
I have to run September 3rd because of the film cruise.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that one is why it's so important.
Okay.
Oh boy! So I rented my car from Greg. So unless you were trying to get it from Greg from
I
Canada,
was not trying to get a car from Greg.
okay. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Guy
yeah.
from
He's
Canada.
gonna bring one down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll let a Canadian build me a most wanted fine art car.
He
Hell yeah.
actually pretty much built both of Melanie's this year, ironically. So
Well, I saw it and I was like, heck yeah, I'm in on
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
That's one less you have to do, Steven.
yeah. Greg's a good dude.
Thank you. And I was like, oh, let me take the weight off at least one car.
So that'll probably be the last one we see you in for a while, huh?
They might build me a car for the Big Butler, is what they're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because they're like, you haven't ran yet, so I might have a little
can't get away
stretch.
from it.
Yeah,
so
they'll definitely have one for me in Minnesota. I mean, and probably
Yeah, but Minnesota's where like if something happens to one, Sauer's like, take mine.
Yeah,
yes, of course.
he know how to get out of Minnesota.
Well, I mean, I'm into it. I'm into like, because what does I go call it on Track Shot Live? So I'm still getting my win, and I know most everybody's names. So it's about the one and only time where I'm excellent at my announcing. rather than number 27, like I mean, and then I have to look up his name. And by that time, 3 hits have happened. So
Missed the call.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I am like trying to figure out who is going to be the celebrity host for that particular class at Stoneboro. And if it's Steven isn't there,
Why wouldn't it be Steven?
I mean, if he's running,
Oh, if he's running, he might not run the MWFA class. Yeah,
well, that's why I just
he gotta
asked him.
announce it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be running some other classes. I think I took 3 cars up there last year.
See,
It's like that up there, yo.
He be going crazy.
no, I wanna make sure make sure you guys are all represented. Everyone gets, because it's from Track Shot Live. It'll be Fatty and Decker, and then
Hell yeah.
Bill. So I got to find them housing, all sorts of stuff. We got a lot of work to do.
The nice thing about Stoneboro for me, it's like one of the last fairs. So it's right before all the championship derbies. So I take all my pre-runs and sort of, I use it as like my cleanup show, even though the cleanup shows are supposed to be after championships. I always build fresh cars for the big derbies at the end of the year. So I clean up with Stoneboro.
Nice. It's a good time. It's a really nice fair, and that's what it is. It's not a standalone derby. It's much bigger than that Troy Derby.
Yeah.
It's a big. There's something to do. So you can bring the family, and they can all wander around for.
Talked about Calientes
Oh,
a few times. You grab a piece of Campy's pizza while you're up there.
Hampies.
Campy's, yeah.
Yeah, it's real thick. Awesome.
It's good. It's good.
Listen, that's pretty good for episode number 2. I love it. I think that went really well. Good job, guys. And so for everyone else, in 2 weeks, we're going to have episode 3. But before all that, of course, listen to Revved Up Garage Cast coming out of Uniontown. Mm-hmm.
Listen to Pac-Man Stokes music
That's right.
for sure.
Tune in.
And Brian Connington.
And buy Jason Sauer sculpture and painting.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh man, see, that's the only thing I don't like about Jason, man. He be trying to be so meek, man, so humble. Don't ever try to talk about his accomplishment. I don't know if he just do that around me or not. But he don't be trying to talk about his accomplishment. He's a big deal, man. He's a big deal. You act like it, man. Act like it.
No, we're not there yet. when we do get there, then we'll act like we don't know nobody.
You ain't gotta act like you don't know nobody. But shit.
Get real stale on them.
All right, Cinema Psychos, 270 episodes.
Hashtag podcaster.
Hashtag from Lipson. Again, thank you for listening, everybody. That was pretty funny. I love you.